Can't even see Tony. I don't know where he is.
Can't see. Now you can see me.
There you are.
Look, it's Russ and Tony.
Yeah.
Back again.
Yes, we had a week off.
I wish I could have a week off of doctor's appointments.
Well, you could do, but you'd die.
It's like I would lose part of my body or die. One or the other. But anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll be going over Night of Champions, Saudi Arabia. Nobody got hit by a missile. Yay!
I wouldn't do in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I'm sure they shoot it over though. Sure,
Um,
it goes in their airspace. Let's relive this again.
Night of Champions, let's go. Even though we saw it together.
Yeah. There we go.
Keep calm and carry on.
Here's the full card.
Yeah.
What other got your attention besides the Cena and Punk?
The Rhea Ripley match was quite good. Quite enjoyed that. I was actually surprised the Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa one actually caught my interest. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Nah, he's gotten a lot better. It's just like, why is he beating Fatu when you kind of have him as an unstoppable force? That doesn't quite make sense.
Exactly. That was a good match.
I thought both women's matches were good.
Yes, I did enjoy Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez.
But the best thing is, look, Russ, 6 matches, 3 hours.
Yeah, it was good.
How hard is it to redo that recipe every week?
Yeah, well, it would be alright if they did every pay-per-view for that. It'd be quite good.
It's weird you have those ones that only have like 4 matches. It's just like,
and it's still 3 hours long.
Next week, there are 3 premium live events or 2 premium live events and a Saturday night.
Yeah, you're going to be flying solo for most of it.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. But yeah, there's the CGI Kingdom Arena.
So is it real?
Holds 45,000 people.
It's not CGI, so it is actually real. It's not just a load of people standing in front of a green screen.
No, it's a real place.
That's good.
For some reason, here was your men's bracket. Still really didn't like them all being fatal 4-ways, maybe 3-ways. When you have 3 losers out of every match, it's just kind of like you might as well just start off with 8 guys.
Yeah, just start with 8 guys and then just do quarterfinals.
The Japanese know how to do wrestling tournaments.
I do enjoy a good wrestling show. Japanese.
And here we are. the winner of those two sides of a bracket.
Randy Orton and
Randy,
Cody Rhodes.
he almost looks kind of like John Cena in this one. Randy, he doesn't look as much like himself. Of course, no telling what CGI they do here.
Yeah, I think I missed a little bit of that match, but I think I joined you with about 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad match. It's just like, these two are real good buddies. Both with their dads ran promotions, so it's kind of like, yeah, they know what it's about. Keep it professional.
Oh,
Still try to make it look like you're getting a win, even though it's one of your best mates.
2 former members of Legacy.
Yeah, I was so surprised that the $1 million man Ted DiBiase got a mention during the segment.
I'm surprised. I thought he was going to get out of jail and be there.
But look, as we all expected, Cody wins.
Yep, he deserves it. He deserves his world title shot.
But do you like the fact that they had an elimination chamber? You get your title shot, then this another title shot. It's like giving away a little too many title shots.
Well, it just shows that he might not win them.
Then you got Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, mate. Don't talk to me about Money in the Bank.
Why? You're the wise man, wiser than Paul Heyman.
Just Seth Rollins does not need it. But carry on.
Next match, women's tournament.
Yeah, it was over in like 5 minutes, that match.
Yeah, this is probably the worst one on the card.
Very short of his Jake Cargill, so they can't have it go too long.
No, it's kind of like scheduling the guy we'll be talking about next week and probably a little bit at the later end of this show.
Yeah, man.
But I was kind of surprised that Asuka. I thought Alexa Bliss would be going over, but I think they wanted to keep it one Raw member and one SmackDown member.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Even though it doesn't matter what brand you belong to, because you can be on any show, and you give him a moment where you can be on all 3 fucking shows. Look, it's Jade Cargill. She won.
Yes. Short match. Bit of a shame it was short, but there you go.
It's like the promo was longer than the actual match.
It probably was, yeah. Nice to see
and this is what happens when Dominic Mysterio gets injured. You have Karrion Kross at a premium live event.
I quite like Karrion Kross, really. Because I don't think I've seen him wrestle. If I have, it was a long time ago. He just looks like an 80s wrestler. He wrestles like an 80s wrestler.
I would wrestle somebody in his family, but it is not him.
Dear God.
Demonetized Scarlett.
Minutes.
Go Scarlett. But this one was better than I thought it would be.
It was.
A last minute match.
Yeah, it was. They had good chemistry together. It was obvious that Sami Zayn was going to win, but he made it quite difficult. As I say, I haven't seen Karrion Kross wrestle for a long time, but yeah, I thought he was quite good. a throwback, if you will.
But what's funny about this is like this started so far back because it started like he was talking to him like when Judgment Day were just turning bad. So it's been like 4 or 5 months ago that Carrion keeps whispering things at him, and he'll put his little man bun so he has to copy everybody's hairdo.
Mm-hmm.
Guess he doesn't want to grow out a full beard. But it takes a little bit of time to do that.
Of course it does.
And I'm sure Sammy more comfortable being Muslim, being over there in Saudi Arabia. He seemed like he enjoyed it. So I enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. Fans seemed to enjoy it. Not a bad match.
Nope, it was fine.
Winner, Sammy.
Sami Zayn, yeah, that was obvious.
This one was not obvious.
I think he kind of was.
What was it obvious we were getting another Samoan?
Oh no, I think it was obvious that Solo was going to win because he's been losing so much recently. They got to give him something.
It's like since he fought Roman Reigns, I don't think he's won a match.
Well, yeah, exactly. So yeah, he had to win at some point. So you may as well just have him go over this time, obviously with a lot of help. But
And I don't think it happened Monday since they double taped Raw and SmackDown, but I don't think Roman's came back yet. But he has to be coming back. So I don't know if he's joined the weird faction of Paul Heyman's goons versus. It's really weird they're pushing Penta like that. Penta and Sammy and Jay. It's like, does it be a 6-man or 8-man tag?
8-man tag. No, I think it was. Yeah, it was a good match. It was better than I thought it would be. Definitely.
I just like Fatu so much. Don't like seeing him lose the belt, even though he doesn't need the belt.
I think Solo does. I think it does. It makes him more of a credible threat.
No, I'm saying Jacob doesn't need it.
Oh yeah, he doesn't need it. No, I mean he's, as I say, it took what 4 or 5 of them to lose the match.
Yeah, it's crazy to get all the people that entered some of these matches. You start off with 2 guys and you end up with 8 men.
Yeah. All right, carry on. I'm just going to get the stuff out of the washing machine, so carry on. I'll be 1 minute.
Nope. Here's the result as we already know. Solo Sikoa wins. Jacob Fatu loses. Not super happy about it. What can I do? There you have Rhea Ripley. And Rodriguez. Got kind of tired of seeing her already. Had some photos while we were waiting for Cousin Rush to come back.
I'm back, Tony. You didn't have to.
Yeah, I was trying to add some more photos, but try it again in a second. Here you go. It still doesn't sound like sounds a clothes washer should make. It's too happy. Here you have Rhea Ripley, Rodriguez. They keep going back to this. I think Hunter thinks Rodriguez is China reformed. He really likes to push her for some reason. At least all her outfits now aren't like backless. They would show off her back. But it's like it's like all these women are strong. Even the little ones, like Perez, he's 5'1".
Yeah, she probably lift me up.
And that was weird. The other day I was sitting there, Russ, and I was hovering over YouTube, and it started. It was like a 5-minute video or something of like women wrestlers hikes without shoes.
Yeah.
And even Rhea Ripley and Cargill, they're only 5'7", even though you would think they would be in the 6-foot range. But
well, how big's Nia Jax?
Oh no. The video went away before I could see what she was.
You didn't watch it to the end. I'm disappointed.
It was like hovering, then it went away. I tried to find it. I was just playing inline. This one. What do you think of this one, Russ?
Yeah, it was a good match. Best of the night, I would say.
Yeah, it was good.
I think I said that.
As much as I get tired of seeing Ripley, she's good. I think it's fine. Like now, she doesn't have a title.
Yeah, I mean she's affected the women's division, I'd say.
I mean, if you minus the gothic aspects of her, if you're creating a women wrestler, that's probably what you would get. Kind of like if you're creating a male wrestler, you get Randy Orton.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but I don't know if you'd build somebody like Brock unless they're like a huge bodybuilder guy.
Yeah, so build Brock Lesnar.
The size of that neck, I guess he didn't have a neck after all the muscles he had piled on top of it. But as you can see here, Rhea won. No belt on the line. So. And here we had the main event.
Another screw job.
Another screw job.
Phil got screwed again.
How much longer do you think they're going to keep the belt on Cena? Is it at SummerSlam, or do you think it's going to go further on?
Could be Survivor Series, I reckon, mate.
I think that's his last event.
So what's his last event total then?
How many events? Or
yeah, so when does his contract run out? When does he retire?
After Survivor Series, I think he has 16 more appearances or something like that.
I don't know whether they'll make him keep it till the end or whether he'll turn face again at some point and leave on a high.
Yeah, kind of curious what storylines they're gonna do for
I would have made him lose to Punk anyway.
SummerSlam.
Well, at the end, I wouldn't have had him face Punk yet. I would have had him face Punk further down and lose the title.
Yeah, it's like if he didn't already fight Randy, this would have been a Randy one.
Yeah. He should lose it to someone he's wrestled before, I think. Losing it to Cody doesn't really mean a lot.
Nope.
Obviously, he won it off him, but losing it to Punk makes more sense because obviously they got that long history. Randy Orton as well, but I think Punk's on a higher level than Randy is right at this moment.
Oh, I think Randy has been perfect. I think it's an injustice that he hasn't got another championship, or the fact I'm not that include WrestleMania this year, but
Yeah.
it's been since 2021 since he's won a premium live event. Randy Orton, 4 years, no pay-per-view, been healthy for 19 months now. So I don't know. I think it's kind of a shame you have him healthy and RKO's are great. His presentations are great. Instead, you got Cena, the Invisible Man.
Cena could lose it to Ron Killings.
That would be funny. And Ron Killings could retire with a title.
Retire on the same night.
And that would make everybody flip out.
Yeah, it'd certainly be a shock to the system. What we do now, Raw and SmackDown. 2 shows on one night, God. Glad I didn't watch it.
Why not let me bring myself?
He's gone again. Don't know where he keeps going, people. He must have had a phone call. Well, Tony's going to tell me what's happened on Raw or SmackDown because unfortunately I didn't see them this week. I've got to start catching up a bit more. But on the whole, I think that Night of Champions, or whatever it was called, it wasn't a bad show. Six matches, kept me entertained for 3 hours. Didn't go any longer than that. Packed quite a lot of wrestling in for a change. I'm not really a big fan of pay-per-views that have, like Tony was saying, 4 matches, and it still takes 3 hours. Really long matches. In certain instances, you can do a long match if you want to, as long as it serves a story. But yeah, 6 matches in 3 hours is absolutely fine. So yeah, Sirius is back from his telephone call.
Not a telephone call this time. Just it wanted to give me a bit video feed. It just kept being black.
Super.
So this week, both shows were filmed on Monday. Not Sarah, they're both available already for you, Russ.
So basically, all the people that were on the show in Saudi Arabia are on this one.
Pretty much.
No, don't ever advertise Saturday night's main event, Tony, because we're never doing those ever again.
Yeah, but it's our highest viewership.
Don't care. It's crap. It's just too many adverts. I'm not interested.
Even with Goldberg.
Just don't mind Goldberg.
Look, NXT at a time Russ can join.
No, definitely not. See you later.
Headlined by the 90s point
Thank you and good night.
porn star.
You can enjoy that by yourself, mate. I'll be watching One Night in China and you can watch that.
Yeah, but we're supposed to watch Night in China together.
Well, as long as Alonso joins in.
We might have to find another member. Maybe Stan.
God. I think Stan's seen it enough times.
Stan could probably just tell us scene for scene what's going on. Gunter. Goldberg.
Gunter versus Goldberg. Do you know what? I'm excited, but I know it's going to be terrible. I love Gunter. Gunter will get a good match out of it, a passable match out of him.
It's just weird because it's like it's been since what? It's like Survivor Series that he was harassing Goldberg's family and just now getting to the match.
Could you imagine
Goldberg
the title
wins and retires?
Yeah, but could you imagine if he won the title? That would be amazing.
Yeah, it would set up a pretty good storyline since then you would have a tournament to see who's the champion.
Goldberg.
As long as it's not this fatal four-way bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
Nor me.
You got Bill.
Big Bill.
I don't know if he's got electricity coming down of him or he stuck a giant firework up his ass.
It's just pyro, Tony. It's just pyro.
Pyro from his ass. During Pyro Week.
Right, come on, next photo. Come on.
There you have
Evolution. No, definitely not. It's a Sunday. Can't do Sundays.
It's like on the second photo, it's an error one, but it's like they put everybody they could in there.
That's fair.
So surprised Trish is there, even though she just get a match out of her once a year, maybe twice a year. Tiffany just looks like she was the most photoshopped in there.
Well, they didn't take the photo like that, Tony. They did.
I know. I'm just saying.
It'd be amazing if they did take it like that. You have a little Rhea Ripley there, and amazing.
Yep, your main one's up front. Secondary, second row.
Like, come on, let's get to Monday Night Raw. Come on.
There's this match.
Evolution is a mystery.
This one should be pretty good. Probably be Ripley winning.
Yes, hope so.
Here we have on Raw. Yeah, them asking if Roxanne could defend the belt, and then they were like, "Yeah," but it's this fatal four-way at Evolution. to be a Raw team, a NXT team, and a SmackDown team.
Good. That's a good idea. It's quite interesting.
Eight women tag team match. I still can't believe they only have one tag team between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. I think that's kind of weird. Thinking, well, what is this? Tell me what a battle royal is, Russ.
I don't know. It's a Royal Rumble, but you all start in the ring at the same time.
Yeah, you start throwing them out. Then there's a reverse battle royal where you fight
When you
to
have to
get
throw
in the
them in.
ring.
Yeah. But what do you get for winning a battle royal, Tony?
This battle royal, or do you want to know what you usually get for a battle royal? This one you get again a free championship shot.
Just giving them away these days, aren't they?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like just did Money in the Bank. You just
Money
did
in the Bank
this
and the Royal Rumble.
Queen and King of the Ring,
Well,
Elimination Chamber. It's like
at
fucking
least,
everybody gets a shot.
well, at least a Royal Rumble. At least you know you're going to do it at WrestleMania. I suppose that's the only good thing that puts it above the others.
Yeah. Look, 90s porn star versus
Oh my God!
bodybuilder.
Oh God!
Does he not? Does JC Jane not look like a porn star from the 90s?
Wouldn't know.
I don't know why she has the title. It was weird. It's like, oh, Stephanie's gonna lose it to her. Don't get it. Your woman should be champion after this.
Jordan Grace, yeah, definitely.
This one, nobody cares.
I like Soul Rocker, don't you?
Yeah, she's not bad. Alonzo really likes her so much that he claimed her. I couldn't put her in Tony's six pack. She stole her from me.
Soul Rocker is pretty decent.
Yeah, I think she's a gymnast at Oregon or Oregon State. Pretty good, getting better at her wrestling.
Getting better
Pretty,
every single day.
pretty decent on the mic already. Here you have a super show that we won't be able to watch.
Oh, is it not on the
Maybe no YouTube. No, they go to Mexico and doesn't make it back out.
Why not?
I have no idea why it's that way.
You can get IPTV, surely.
It's like look at all the stars you have in this, and if they're not there and you miss it, you can't access it. I'm gonna be pissed.
That just doesn't make sense. You would have thought they would have shown it somewhere.
Yeah, but
It's to their detriment not to show it.
But as you can see there, it's not advertising that it's on anything. So it's weird one there. SummerSlam. All the stories will reset after this week. Then it'd be a four week, or I guess 3. Yeah, I guess it is 4 weeks. But 4 weeks from now, we'll be giving our SummerSlam preview rest.
SummerSlam, night 1, I'll be able to watch. Night 2, you will be watching it by yourself.
Yeah, Alonzo could join.
You could do.
Yeah, SummerSlam. Class in Paris. It's weird, like Penta's on like almost all those promo things. I like him, but I think they're giving him a little too much of a push.
I think he is having too much of. He's on TV too much. I don't know if people like him, but he's not really my cup of tea.
I'm disappointed in this one because they hadn't done any of the War Games branding, but I just miss some just good old tag team matches. Guys you would never see tag together, but they don't do that anymore. And maybe I'll get to go to this next year.
Yeah, you have to ask your cousin if he's going.
I'm sure he is. I just, it's so weird they're trying to make this go back as a cash cow, and I wonder what they had to pay like New Orleans for. Like, nope, we're not gonna be there next April, like we said. We're going back to Vegas.
Mm.
So that's the end of that. And due to my health, I wasn't able to upload and make keynotes like I normally do. So we're gonna have to add in photos if it lets me. We'll see how this works.
Right, you got 10 minutes per show. Come on.
Well, one definitely won't take 10 minutes, and that's this one. I might as well try to load all of them at the same time. See what this gives us. Nothing again. You cocksuckers. Can't do it live, Russ, because it wants to screw with you.
Nice. Well, you should get prepared. No, I'm joking. Oh, gosh.
It was only 2 weeks ago we had a normal show.
Well, last week couldn't be helped, could it?
Nah, neither can this week. Had to entertain and babysit a 11-year-old and a 15-year-old. Let's delete this one and try again. And there's Russ, look at him.
Oh my God, Tony. So
Come on, please work.
You're killing the audience with suspense.
It might literally kill me if it doesn't work.
The suspense is killing us, Tony. Moo.
Maybe if I try it in triple format.
God.
Restream is great when it works. It sucks ass when it does not work.
Can you run it through from memory?
I can.
Let's do it from memory.
Let's see. Nope. No, not working.
Oh no.
Why isn't it giving me regular 2 pane?
Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. We'll see you next week.
Nah. Well, I'll do it the old school way.
Have you got the results? Run through the results.
Street Profits won. John Cena talked a lot.
Talked a lot, did he?
Stratton beat the Giant Nia Jax. And
I haven't seen Nia Jax for ages.
yes, he's finally back. As you want. There was a match card. And Raw was super crowded.
Okay, interesting.
And you, of course, you had Vodacci go out there. Gunter. I miss Walter. They need to bring Walter back. Yeah, you had Rhea Ripley go do a spot. You had the two general managers do a spot.
What did they say? They're interested?
Nah, it was pretty much that match I told you about of the Fatal 4-Way since the Judgment Day had that title already, and then I used Roxanne Perez as a replacement.
Cool.
And for some reason, we get Penta, Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman, or not Braun Breaker. It's so hard with all these, and Bronson Reed.
So Braun Strowman was let go, man. Didn't realise he was back.
Yeah, it's hard to say all the Brons and Bronsons and.
Yeah, it makes sense. We got Braun and Bronson.
But on that one, it was Breaker and the other one. Then you had a weird match. A match they've only had like two. I think I only had one head-to-head that wasn't a tag team. And that was Sheamus. Guess who else it was?
No idea.
They just came back. Had a hot-ass wife. Got a divorce. Now,
Rusev.
He had his own day.
Yeah, two former members of the League of Nations.
Then you had the New Day versus Blockhead and the Demon. Or Finn Balor, since he's never going to be the Demon again. I wish they would stop pushing Balor because he's just boring.
But I like Balor. I don't see what the issue is.
But there's what you got. No, he's fine, but it's just like he should probably stick to training.
JD Madonna.
And as that one, guess what we got? Look, Ref.
Yeah, new champions. I think I did see that. New champions.
New champions.
Yeah, but his name's not JD Madonna, is it not?
Yeah, it's JD Madonna.
I thought they changed his name back to what it used to be.
No. They probably should have.
What was his old name? I can't remember.
I can't remember right now either. And here you had the happy Judgment Day.
Yep.
New match added for main event.
LA Knight versus Seth. Oh no. Poor old LA Knight.
Yeah, it's funny. This doesn't work out in order, but You had this photo. It's like Chad Gable walks off. He's got his arm in a sling.
Yeah, I
The,
showed you
the,
this.
yeah, you showed me
I
the
want,
little
I want
bump.
you, I want you to talk about this. How is this going to finish?
Um, well, I did have that one photo. I don't. It's probably in the group, but it was showing Americano Grande versus Americano Grande.
At SummerSlam.
Yep. Everybody gets free Starbucks.
Yeah, it'd be great. I think, considering they're doing nothing with Ludwig Kaiser, I think it could be quite amusing.
Yeah, it's weird they're doing nothing with him.
No, he's not that good, is he?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
He's only employed because he's got a hot girlfriend.
here Wesley and
Wesley
yeah,
versus
Hendry.
Leave and Joe Hendry.
Then you have the giant ass black guy that
Oh my god.
from Booker's team that won LFG. It's weird that it's like they finished that and there's already like 4 episodes into the next season.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yep. Then you have half deaf guy and the son of Brian Pillman.
I
They've
like
kind of
him.
stopped. They kind of stopped pushing him like they were.
I like him. He's quite good.
Did you see the new Money in the Bank case?
No, what's it look like? Doesn't look that much different from the old one.
And besides, it's black and
Yeah. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
look, it's Natalia giving you a finger.
Oh god. Where is she? She in TNA now or something?
She does NWA.
Oh, NWA. She's still contracted to WWE or not?
Yeah, yeah. I think they said they released her, but she's still been turning up, so I'm not sure. And apparently, somebody does not like beer breaks.
Clearly not.
But other than that, not too much went on. Like I said, there. Oh, look, fucking balloons.
You've got balloons, man. How did you do
I don't know. Did I do the one thumb or two thumb?
that? Brilliant.
Let's see if we can get balloons again.
Oh, 2 seconds, Tony. 1 minute.
There's our 4th of July celebration over here. Cousin Russ will be right back with us. Russ, I figured out how to make balloons. Huh. I've tried this one before. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get lasers. I don't know if cousin Russ is fighting the laundry or trying to get the dog in. Next week should be back to normal show. Still weird that they filmed SmackDown on Monday, and even though it's available on Netflix everywhere except for the US, they'll pretend like it's brand new on Friday on WWE Twitter feed. I'll give her some more balloons, maybe. I'll make him come back. Fireworks? Do that as a firework explodes outside. Cousin Rask has got attacked by the laundry monster. Staffordshire Terrier. Who knows what's going on? Where's Cousin Russ gone? Oh, that does not want to work. His Cousin Russ picked up the injury like Cousin Liv. He chirped over his laundry and make his shoulder pop out of place. Maybe Russ will sew up for some more balloons. Adjustable balloons. Multiple balloons. We have lost Cousin Russ for some reason. Let's see if Cousin Russ comes back. If not, we'll see you guys next week for a show with more content and way more photos. Try one last time to get some of these photos to pop up. Well, Cousin Russ has lost internet to his house. Don't know how or why. So we'll say goodbye there. Guess we'll end with some more fireworks for you guys. Guys that celebrate early. Got a heap of people that celebrate it for 3-4 weeks. Just fireworks going off. Anyway, everybody have a good holiday weekend. And we'll see you next Thursday. The same bat time and same bat channel. Hello.